American school let a random company walk in and photograph every single kid, year
That's a little creepy when you put it like that.
after year, like clockwork. Why is it normalized that a third-party corporation collects a high-resolution image of every child in the country?
Wow. I've never thought about it like that before.
They claim it's harmless. But look into who owns them. Follow the money and you land in the same place. BlackRock, Vanguard, the silent architects with stakes in defense, surveillance, and data firms. Why do these financial giants want the largest photo database of American children? Facial recognition needs training data, massive data sets. The younger the better to track identity over time. What better supply chain than schools? A captive population, full compliance. If the goal was just prints, the industry wouldn't be consolidated under the same umbrellas that shape governments. The same firms investing in predictive policing and biometric identification. Why does every school hand over the face of every child to the forces that shape the world from the shadows?
After doing a quick research here, I found that there is a company called Life Touch Photography, which is owned by Shutterfly. Shutterfly is owned by Apollo Global Management, and Apollo Global Management, the biggest three investors, BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street. Evil knows no ends.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakah HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and elders who read Millstone, who rule well and taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and the one-third remnant out there listening and doing this word with all faith and sincerity, scattered amongst the four corners of the earth. To you I say shalom, Lord willing. This video is edifying. It's going to be sent around. This video that is on the screen, and this just goes to show the depth that Esau is willing to go to scheme and plot his coming regime of an Orwellian society, right? A technocratic, authoritarian society where you are constantly being monitored. Okay, you are being kept. All of your data is being kept in these gigantic quantum computers. All right, you've been being monitored since you were a child. Your facial structure has been completely perfected, right? And you're a part of a system. Right, and the only thing left is, of course, is to intertwine you with that system via the RFID chip. But this shows that this devil has been plotting and scheming this for a very long time. Okay, this is nothing new. This is nothing that is on the whim or coincidental. This devil knows exactly what he's doing. And with information like this, it just makes you wonder, and it confirms a lot of things. If he's been doing this as far as on the school system, what else has he been tracking and monitoring and feeding into the system? Okay, best believe if you have any type of affiliation with this truth, he knows, man. Okay, because this man sits as if he is the Most High himself with his technology, with these devices which enable him to keep certain information like this, right? This is 2 Corinthians 2:11, least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. A lot of people are ignorant to these different things like this, right? These different databases and these different schemes, okay? Like, for example, you need your social security number and ID to do some of the simplest things, right? How you need a password for these different websites. When he already has your information, he knows as if you or not, right? But he allows certain things to happen, right? So if someone steals your identity, he's allowing that to happen because he knows as if it's you. He has the ability to figure that out easily. This nigga can see a penny from a satellite in space, right? A penny on the ground. He can pinpoint it. He can send a Tomahawk missile through your cracked window, right? But he can't figure out, where Tommy is after he went missing, or he can't figure out who is a serial killer, right? He goes back, he makes these documentaries as if this is something that is unbeknownst to him, like he don't know what's going on, when if he wanted to know, trust me, he'll know, all right? If you want to put the clamps down, this man shut down the whole world over a pandemic. If he wanted to, do something, he could easily do it, but he keeps the world and or these sheeple in a state of, confusion, as if he didn't have the ability to remedy whatever their problem is, right? There's homeless people on the streets, right? But he has every ability to print money or to get them housing, right? All these empty buildings. But is he going to do that? No, right? Because his devices aren't meant to help, they're meant to oppress. This is Isaiah 32:7. The instruments of the true are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, and even when the needy speaketh right? So this devil, he devised these different things. He does these different evil acts, and his imaginations are all wicked. And so even the things in which you think are for good are really at your detriment. Okay? Something as simple as a school picture, and the crazy part is he makes you pay for them. Right? Here it is. He takes these pictures and he uploads them to a database, but he makes you pay for them. Okay? Just like he'll create a parking spot, right? Just to charge you to place your vehicle there, right? But he'll block off a whole nother section for you to park, right? Forcing you to abide by, his scheme, which is ultimately to capitalize off of something as simple as a parking space, right? Somewhere to park your vehicle, in which he mandates, right? You buy a vehicle outright, but then yet you got to pay a registration on it. Like he doesn't know that you still have it, right? Where is it to really register, right? But these are all instruments in which he uses to continuously oppress you, all right? In any form in which he could conceive, right? Hence capitalism, right? To capitalize off you in any way. This is a very evil, pretentious society in which we live in. Okay? The simplest things, just the simplest, most basic things. I mean, you got to pay for water that's free and abundant on earth. Electricity, free and abundant on earth, but yet you get charged a bill every month. Okay? You got to pay continuously for a roof over your head. This nigga is not, he is not right. Okay, he is crooked. This is Proverbs 6 and 18. And heart that, or I started 16, Proverbs 6 and 16. These 6 things doth Yahweh Shema Shai hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination to him. So we're going to jump down to verse 18. And heart that deviseth wicked imagination, feet that be swift and run into mischief. And Esau are both of these things, man. Matter of fact, he's all 7. Okay? Because he does it all. He saw a discord. He speak lies, right? But in particular, we're talking about devising wicked imaginations. I mean, the child support system is not meant to benefit the child, right? It's meant to benefit the state, and that's exactly what it does. All right? I mean, everything, literally everything about this man is perverse. Okay? And the scriptures say, if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly. So if he does good, it's by accident. Or it's an unintended consequence, right, of his evil, right? Sometimes you get so bad that you end up doing something good, right? Trying to be bad, trying to be evil. Just like, for example, the ability we have to make these videos. He didn't intend for it to turn into this. But guess what? The Spirit had it to where it turned that way, right? To where we able to edify and warn of this nigga like we are doing now. But that wasn't his intentions when he came up with YouTube. The Spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai is what crept in and was able to give us this ability, man. Really the mercy of Yahweh Shema Shai. Right, that we're able to recognize and identify these different things, okay? Because most people can't, okay? And because of this, that's why this happened before. This isn't new, okay? This is Genesis 6 and 5. And the Most High saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And that's exactly what's going on now, because the wicked are ruling the earth. Okay. This happened on the time of Noah, right? When the Lord destroyed the earth with water, right? Flooded it, only saved 8 people. Well, this time he's coming with fire. Okay. Water is a purifier, right? And so is fire. So this world in which we need, or in which we live in, is in great need of purification. Okay, and that's what the Lord is bringing. The purification of the iniquities that have been set here on earth, because this earth is filthy and the morals of this place is completely obliterated. And there's an attack on morale actively as we speak. Okay, so the Lord has to act. Otherwise, we'd all be consumed by this devil, man, because his plans are deep. His heart is deep, man. We're so far deep into it that we can't even comprehend. I mean, all these fast food restaurants and, these different places in which we go out of convenience, we have no idea what's happening behind the scenes. And it's probably better that it is that way, because the things that we do know are wicked, and they'll bug you out if you ain't got the mind for it. This is Psalm 64 and 1. Hear my voice, O Yahweh Shema Shai, and my prayer preserve me from the fear of the enemy, right? And, Esau is very formidable, okay? And he's making great moves towards our livelihood, right? Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. And that's what we're seeking. To be hidden from this devil's schemes and plots and his wicked imaginations. And guess what? Through the names Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, we will be hidden from this devil, right? And we will endure the temptations that come with living in a world like this, okay? So with honor, give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Al-Shah, Bashim, Bakakudash, Wa, Ba, Ba, and DTADTN.